What's up, guys? Hello. Yeah, I found my webcam in my moving boxes, so now we have 1080p or whatever quality it's at right now. I'll keep this playing quietly. Let people cruise in here. I started a bit early, so. Let's see. The vibes. Yo, simulation music. Thank you for the sub, man. Cool. Crumbo time. It's Ghoulish Daniel time. I was doing classes like a couple, like a month and a half ago maybe, and I did like 2 weeks of it, like non-stop, and got super burnt out. I'll definitely do some more soon. Yeah, trick people into joining with the lovely tunes, hit them with the bass. It's like the equivalent of having like a really soft opener before you when you're about to play a live set. I'm choking. It's the water. I'm not sick. Where? Please don't leave. Cool. Emotes. Yeah, we're submitting emotes today. My mod's sleep schedule is like reversed, so I think he's... My top GSP, I think, is almost 7 mil. I think my highest GSP is Bowser. I don't even like play Bowser. He's just so good online, like Bowser and DK. I don't know, man. DK, pretty low tier. Get you off stage, easy spike. That recovery, man. I'm gonna get a capture card so I can definitely play with the squad. Oh, you got the EFAM hoodie. Dude, we got some sick shit we're dropping soon. Woo! Damn, Odin in here with the 10 already, man. Fucking legend, bro. You and Kristen good. Yo, Kompany, you're the best Rob player, bro. Thank you, man. All the Smash fans in here today. Yeah, K-Rool is nuts online if you don't know how to edgeguard him. Well, this is just turning into a Smash discussion stream. So. New fan here, bro. Been listening to you for a few months. Welcome, man. Cyclops J. Good to have you here, dude. New fan. Sick. Fuck you. I just copped the hoodie. Dude, I'm sorry. We're working on something big. I'm gonna definitely like post about it soon, but yeah, we got some crazy shit. Cool. You guys want to check out this little whip I'm working on? A lot of these sounds are from a sample pack that I'm doing with Sullivan King. So we're doing a collaborative splice pack together. And this was originally going to be one of the demos for it. But he was like, fuck you, this is sick. Make it a song. And I was like, all right. So I like worked on it a little bit more. But I kind of left off on it and have been just chilling on like writing stuff and have been setting up the DJing thing. Let me show you guys like some of the pack though. I can even like pull in the demo really quick. Oh. I think this is the right one. How's the volume sound? Pretty loud on my end, but. What's up, Conspire? Take aim. Show us some snare, please. Show some skin. Do you tend to use a different type of volume shaper curve in dubstep tracks versus trap? It's usually pretty similar. I feel like it's never really that different unless I'm like doing a different sidechain on the kick. Hazardos with the $3. You're the best, Papa Crumbo. Oh. I love you, no homo though. Thank you, man. Good to have you back. You're always here every stream. So check out this little demo. All of these sounds are going to be in the old splice pack, but this is a lot of shit that I've been working. So, like, all the spin backs and shit, these are all just different little drop ideas using all of the samples. So it's more like, it's less like how I would compose a drop. I'm more like trying to show a variety of sounds. But yeah, here's another little whip thing we made. I love this fill right here. And that brings us to the thing that I'm working on today, which is this one. So this is the more recent version of it, which I've dragged into its own project file. Now we have this board. And where I'm at with this, because I just have a bunch of different variations of the first part, because I have a lot of layers, so I'm kind of just pitching around and kind of fucking with the different layers, where I kind of want to do like more of a like response section here, like column response. So maybe we can jump right in and do that, mess with the fills, kind of fill it out a little bit. Can't wait to play with this when you guys release it. It's going to be super fun. Spinbacks don't get sampled enough. Yeah, Sullivan King actually like spun his CDJs back and recorded them. So super cool little spinbacks. Bust it wide open. Lots of tabs as usual. Wrong with that. Do you produce all over 0 dB all your songs? Yeah, I like most of them, or I'll put a soft clipper. I just dragged this all into this project file, but I usually put like a clip shifter. Or glue compressor, soft clip, and I'll probably just 5 dB. Something like that. But yeah, I like to have the spectrum after everything too, so I can get a read on where everything's going to the master, or coming out of the master rather. Work on an intro to place intro elements in the drop for the turnaround. I'm not gonna work on the intro today. I'm honestly gonna do a pretty quick stream. I'll probably like do more drop stuff. The Ableton template setup that I have, I don't really have any template on this one just because I dragged it into a fresh project, but I always subgroup my main drums, my percussion, my effects, my ambients, my mids, and my sub. I think those are all the groups I use, and the ones I want to sidechain just go to the sidechain bus, and then I just kind of master within the groups rather than like doing a lot on the master chain. But all I really have in this project is the sidechain bus, and then certain things in the subgroup here that I want sidechained. Like this group has a lot of different elements blended in, and then I have like a wide send I don't even think I'm using. Yeah, but it's just like a stereo, little extra sauce on the sides, which I think I have a pretty stereo going on here. The Chaos expansion in Portal, really cool. I got some great sounds with it. Filler loops in your pack. I'm not sure what you mean. How did you end up getting on Never Say Die? My manager Mike had like shopped my stuff to them. They wanted to pick it up. I just had like a lot of unreleased music. I think that they liked the direction I was heading. It's like shopping records when you're in a really good place to be picked up. Like you're kind of making it less of a risk to like have a label sign your stuff or something. But yeah, I was really stoked on it. I just had like a 6-track EP for my first release I did with them was with a collab with Adair like super long time ago, and he was already releasing with them, so I just kind of like slid onto an EP. Have you ever tried Phase Plant? Yeah, it's cool. I feel like they're gonna refine it more over the next like 6 months. Oh, the chair is comfy. Yeah, the chair is schmacking. My elbows are so comfy. I remember my elbows were hurting. I was like sitting so weird. Do a kick flip. How about a heel flip? I'm a heel flip guy. When's the new Adair collab coming out? Very soon. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up with chat. We'll jump in on this. I'm just going to start grinding on the tune, I suppose. I got bored over quarantine and got Phase Plant. Very fun synth. I'm just so, I love Serum so much, and I do so much audio workflow. Followed your Twitch about a week back. Just managed to catch a stream. Discovered you with your collab with the 8 Aliens boys. The Machine. Damn. That's a throwback. Met you at Lost Lands last year. Sick. My preferred promo etiquette. It's kind of tough the amount of promo I get now to kind of, I mean, I don't ever get like, I feel like there's so many like wrong things you can do and you just shouldn't do them. Like, don't like spam, don't like group a bunch of people into one email, things like that. Planning to go on tour and bring fellow friends after quarantine? Absolutely. I really want to. This feels cool. I want to like definitely add some like maybe some like slight drum work here. So let's group all of this stuff up. And I'm just gonna add like little. So I got Leviathan. Yeah, I can start messing. You know the like filler bits are actually have this Samsung P5 external. Really big. When we playing Smash soon. I haven't played in a while. I played with Francis. Like, dude's got a fucking crazy Zelda. He beats like a bunch of actual pro people. I think he's one of the best in Utah. But we ran for like 4 hours last week, and then my brain was. What's up, Spacesuit? Do you have any cool disperser tricks? Yeah, I like to like either spam a bunch from like 6 to 1500 like hertz, and then I like to like distort heavily after it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, but me and Francis were going gnarly back and forth on some games. Dude, I can add on this. Maybe they have some like drum. Get a little more rhythm. I could probably cut one of these. Serum preset. Where? Vocal? Well, the track's in D. Maybe we can find something. X. Yeah, that could be cool. I feel like this snare, I'm just using like one of the snares from my old pack here. But we could probably add like a couple layers to this, maybe like a decap snare or something. My vocodex rack, I think, is just like 2 dispersers and like a vocoder. Yeah, vocoder and 3 dispersers. I think they're all just like at like or something. I should macro all of these to kind of be able to adjust them all together. I kind of like for them to pinch together, but yeah. Decap snare, or check me out. Effin snare. Love that. I want to EQ both of these. Then we're just gonna put a little parallel on the transient shape. So we need like a little percussive bit here, which I actually want to be like transient shaped as well. Did Effin give you the snares he made on stream last time? No, not yet. I'm sure he'll add them to his pack though. That could be cool. It's very like sharp, so. Let's get like right now I have all of the like different layers from the pack. So it's kind of a lot going on, but I think they're mainly like supportive. They're all like really tucked in the mix besides like the top 2, I think. I think this metal one could maybe come out a little more. Maybe even like pitch this around. I like the room on this, but I might do like that amplifier thing with the I'm gonna make a layer of this like fully wet. Where do you get the sample packs? The boys, man. They work on their little splice packs, and I get a little unreleased preview. So full dry wet here. Find a short impulse. Late. Let's try some of these. it actually shows how long it is. Okay, the sweet. We're gonna pitch shift this. Like, go higher. Now we kind of have this parallel, convolved, pitch shifted reverb that we can blend in. Maybe we can put the vocodex on. Well, before everything. And why do you hate Milton? Maybe the vocodex is just. So that's a nice little filler. Then I'm going to put reduce ambience on this top one. Sweet. That actually adds like quite a bit on the stereo for sure. Cool. And then this next fill. This part already sounds a lot better. Maybe just some like glass breaking on the 1 and reversing, or on the like 4 here and like reversing into it. Yo, Creedle, thank you for the 200 bits, man. So we want to send this straight to that MF side. Yeah, I definitely want to like tune this layer. Maybe just do a straight octave up here, or like +9. Yeah, I save all my streams on my Twitch. Let's put this guy in here because I want to emphasize one of these. Another perk. We could go like this. One cut's really nice. Montreal is the base capital. No cap. No capital. No capital. That turnaround to fuck. Yeah, I love Montreal so much. Get permission to use copyrighted samples. What do you mean? Tabarnak. Snails got me to say that on the mic, and I was like rehearsing it. They were like trying to get me to say it with the accent perfectly, and I was just like, I just ended up going out on the mic. I was like, Tabarnak, Montreal. He was like, Montreal. Like, panic, full panic. Cool, this sounds sick. So we need some more chants that aren't the woo. Just shorten the tail on this like quite. Send it to the side chain bus. Was that before or after Snails tried to make you drink a bottle of tequila? Dude, he's actually mellowed out so much. I saw him drunk like 3 times on the entire tour. We did like 40 dates together. Dude just drinks La Croix and plays his Switch. So wholesome. I love touring with him. Like more. We're going to foreman shift this down a little bit. With a little altar boy. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Were any of you guys chilling for the live set on Tuesday? I feel like the snare is like not side chaining or something. Here, and then we're gonna work on this fill. Excalibur with $1. Hey, for anyone DJing, do you recommend MP3 320 Wave or something else? And is it worth paying the extra 50 cents for Wave AIF on? I'm not really picky with Wave or MP3. I play both out. I don't like I always feel like there's that one guy that's like, oh, I only play Wave files. I can notice the difference. And then if I'm like, were to play both of them back to back and be like, which one was the Wave? I feel like there's a very slim chance. Point that out. So I wouldn't overthink it. As long as it's not like a rip, you're fine. Can you go over more where your mind was at when creating the layers for the drop basses? I started with like very glitchy. These are that's the 808. But I started with these guys, which is SL Clay SL. So this is the sample I started with. And then I think I made a rhythm out of this, so it was like. And then I ended up pitching it. I had to like resample. I had to like freeze and flatten it a lot because I had so much post-processing on it. This is a cool little word. I feel like this might even sound better. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like fucking with that glitch and I just started like adding more like mid basses. I think I even had like a more of a chuggy kind of sound in here at some point. But yeah, and then it needed more like fullness, so I did a bit of like ping pong delay. Automated the dry wet up to get some room. But yeah, a lot of this is just from like bass one shots in here. These are a lot of our like one shots from the pack. Really sick ones. Of course, I had to put a bunch of my portally glitches and stuff in here. This one. That one I could use on this little turnaround, maybe. This little fit. Pretty sweet. This new batch of like portally glitches I've made. Downbeat out of that. What's better, Quanta or Portal? I've been using Portal more, but I love Quanta for like pads and stuff. So it's definitely different. I have different workflows with each of them. So yeah, it's hard to say. I love Portal. I love how this is just 6 dB up. Don't. Quanta can be a little annoying to dial in. I feel like Portal is the same way. I get a lot better results when I go into Portal when I turn off like delay and reverb and shit and kind of just mess with the grains and stuff. Let's do like a cool auto pan on this reverb. Or we could even do like ring mod on the reverb. We go over some basic phase plant sound design later, please. Yeah. We'll see. I don't use like phase plant very much, so it might not be the best. What's up, Joseph? Want this to automate. Oh, that could be cool. And then just have it all shut off. Here's where I want to like insert space and we can just work on a whole new section. Let's get the drums over here to the way I have this project file set up is a little weird. I've been messing with a scream filter and serum for sustains lately. That seems fun. What's up, Basshead 808? Turn up this drone a little bit. Bits. It's interesting. I don't know if I'm crazy about Burber's character. Am I looking for? What do you mainly use instead of phase plant? Serum. I just like to also manipulate audio a lot. Hey, Roger Quest with the $5. I enjoy the stream, my man. I'm happy you're enjoying. Thank you for the $5 donation. Roger Quest. Roger Quest. Any fills in this bitch? I really like taking slower fills and speeding them up. I gotta go. It's 2 a.m. in UK. Sleep tight, man. Get some rest. Thanks for chilling. Try and scoot this to one. Who knows? On triplets. We can probably do some weird, like, sustainy shit with some of the other supporting things. Hey, gang. Automation. So I now like don't like how empty this is. I kind of want one of my other like Nero-y fills to kind of suck in. I'm trying to jerk off, but all I hear is Kompany talking about EQ. That's the move, right? You gotta get it done too. More glitches on the snares. Chut. Bitch! I need a chant here. Hey, damn! Hey. And this is fine for now. How do you process your sub? Cool idea. You're getting the hang of it, bud. Hang in there. You'll figure it out eventually. All right. I want to take some of these layers and use them in the second part. that too much reverb on that boy, or does that sound kind of cool? How do you process your sub? I usually like to start with a really clean sine wave, and then I will duplicato and put it with some white noise and distort them together, and then cut the lows of that. And like similar to what I have here, like the 808, which is already really blown out. But then I also have like a mid layer that's like very white noisy, but like compressed white noise. I don't know. Just a foot long club from Subway. Smash it in here. Just like iron it out and slide it in. Yeah, this is in D too, so the 808's really weighty. I should probably like check for a bit of overlapping mid frequencies on this layer, but fucking don't care. This sounds like it gets so much louder on the second part. Why is that? Is it getting louder here? Why am I going crazy? Maybe it's this. I think I changed something here. Do some like weird automation. All right. No, I want this guy though. Something like that. I just like change the fade and then just. What kind of snares do you use for layering? Like trappy ones. Decap snares. Let's work on like a weird bass here. Something like square wavy. Kind of does the little like triplet fill. Da 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 da. Maybe this could go into a like little triplety part here, but I think the only triplety part is this thing, so I might have to like. I don't know. We can try something. Just like start sound. Do you have any rules on transposing to stay in key? I do a lot of it by ear because I do crazy audio manipulation shit that is like really tough to it's really tough to keep things like perfectly in key. Same with when I use a lot of sync and home filtering and shit like that. Stuff gets really 2015 serum freezes. Yeah, I was that these are god awful. Should I play one? Any tips on finding samples for drum fills? Yeah, just good sample selection. I guess just looking on Splice. Cashmere pack and shit. Hear it. Ooh, man. Crazy sounds. I remember this. Oh my god. I need to do a stream where I play some of my terribly. Damn, this is a sudden death thing he sent me when we were collabing. Gave me a pack of sound. And looks like he has a freeze from 20. Early on that, flat. You're so flat. 6,000, what is it? $6,000 a month for voice lessons? That's what I get? I'm gonna save it with the solo. No, it was, the collab isn't 5 years old. The collab just used old sounds. I along those lines. Guess we'll make something weird. I haven't sound designed in a while. We'll get there. We will get there. From bleep bloop. Type beat. Wally type beat. Robin Smash Bros main type beat. R.O.B. Someone told me you're from Temecula. Is that true? That is true. Protect your sweet little ears, chat. I'm going in. Protect your precious lips. What just happened? Turned into elevator music. Cool. We put this on this thing. Fuck with this. Such a weird sound. What do you do when you're out of ideas? How do you come up with decent drop phrasings? Exactly what I'm doing right now, and just like get super weird and creative with like sound until something kind of clicks. Mio Minto, sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for the tier 1. How fast can you eat a hot dog? So fast. So fast you wouldn't even be able to see me do it. Oh God, it sounds like a water buffalo. How's your day going so far? Pretty chill. How about yourself? Someone's calling me. Ring, ring goes the telephone. I like that as a filler. We should just like differently. We can throw like some like low mid. Everyone needs to tune into Sharp's live stream at 7 p.m. Did you just come into the chat just to take my viewers? That's weird. That is weird. We are getting some lag. A lot of processing. Fuck it, I'll freeze and flatten it and mess with it in audio. What does coarse pitch do to the actual sound wave? I understand the other pitch effects just stretch to go lower or higher, but coarse pitch always gives a weird effect as well. It's just like fine tuning. Just like moving in between the 1 to 2 semitone range in like cents, more or less. That makes sense. Oh. Codec. how fast do we want the phone to ring is the I kind of want to use this. Let's just make a new layer here. I want to use this, but I want like another sustain thing. Comb that low guy. That could have been cool. Something like blown out. Your hair is so silvery still. Oh man, I need to do something soon. I'm gonna go crazy. Hope barbers open up. Haven't caught the live stream yet. Always just to save. Welcome to the live in action recording segment. Clicky robot. I'm so lazy with sound design today. What's up? Tuning in from Chicago. What's up? How do you make your master competitively loud without crushing your transients of your drums when using a limiter soft clipper on your master? Mainly through making sure everything has its own room to breathe. Like your drums aren't like fighting for attention that much with like proper side chain too. Really important. I kind of want just a really simple sound and then we can fuck it up. Maybe we could just super distort like a peak of a bandpass here. That's the case we need. And then a lot of the timbre is going to be off of the cutoff. You can even do the old frequency shifter square wavy thing to get more movement out of it. Unless we want to get some wobbles. You know it's an issue when you headbang to samples. I'm sitting here going through snares like fucking just breaking my Oh, the frequency shifter's hidden by the chat and stuff. It just looks like this. It's on the LFO. Ooh! There we go. That. I like that. Timbre. These, sometimes it's weird, like my workflow is very like throwing stuff at the wall and kind of waiting for my layers to meet up, but I eventually do find a sweet spot like that. Find us on the block. Kenny the Fat Cat gifted a tier 1 to Sippy. Sips! Oh, Sippy's in the chat. What's up? What's up, girl? So now we have these new sounds. I'm gonna bring in sample and dump. And let's get fucking weird, I guess. And I'm gonna focus on this sound. Let's freeze this. Save as much CPU as I possibly can. Anything else I can quit out of? No! I'm in here though.
The CPU struggles. Everyone's been there. We've all been there.
What? Why are my eyes doing the things that they're... I already know I had to bust out the crystallizer one. Dang. It's Thursday Junior, everyone. Thursday's little brother. But... All right. Get super. All right. Type 2 if you're wearing no jeans. Type 5 if you're wearing massive jeans. Type 3 if your jeans have a population of their own, because they're so big. We're just gonna put more ring mod on here. A lot of twos. A lot of twos in the chat. This might have to do its own thing of just like step sequencing. Maybe it could get fucking super aggressive. Who knows? One of those wonky sound design sessions. Brace your eardrums because you never know what's gonna happen. If you're shift clicking, you can do that. I like that. Jump, 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 jump. Freeze and flatten. Why do these samples all kind of
like the Jawa voice? I feel like I should stream the entire stream in this voice because it matches the song that I'm working on.
Why did the jeans cross the road? Because they're fucking huge. They can do whatever they want. Big Star Wars fan, Kyle? I love Star Wars. I'm not like a huge fan, but I love Star Wars. Not like I would know a bunch of lore if someone was like, the third leader of the Sith Empire. You need to make a jeans emote now. Oh, I'd love to. We're gonna make a weird, like, tonal layer out of some convolution. Go through some of these experimental ones on full dry wet. It doesn't seem very wet, but it's kind of cool. Maybe we could even like throw a one shot in there. And one shot. Ag shit. Put this to D and give it like a little tail like that. Sharp D. And we'll flatten that. So it sounds like that. We can give it a little more tail. And then let's try and drag that in. Does it work like that? Oh God, what have I done? I've made a terrible mistake. Here we go. Here comes the crash. Oh, Max for Live just couldn't handle it. Oh, it's just such a burden on my computer. It actually did it. I'm such a complaining, whiny little bitch. That's kind of cool. The synth, like, made an impression. And then we can pitch shift it. We might need it a little bit lower because a lot of the like elements in the drop right now are super like high pitch. As I pitch it up, I mean to go down. Okay, can we mix down a little bit here? Anytime now. Any day. Yeah, this all just needs to be like turned down and shit. This can also turn off. Rainbow wheel, why you do this? I'm hearing like a click somewhere right here. We'll just put another kick there. Solve all the problems. I don't really like that kick there, so we'll just have to deal with the click for now. More frequency shift. Do I have any music with space laces? No, I do not. Delete it all. I'll have my own shit. I need my own group. Frequency shifter on the master. We need a collab with you in space. I don't think he does that many collabs. Dude. Ooh. Ooh. What do we need here? There's a sound in my head. That is all. We're just gonna keep adding layers. Like, fuck with it. Loved it when you took over Electric Family's Instagram. That's dope. I'm dropping the bracelet with them soon. Stop. Stop. Won't you do what I demand you to do? That's kind of weird. I like weird. But we need to make it fit a little better with the other sounds. Will the bracelet be black and gold? I'm not going to tell you. I'd get in trouble. Welcome to the stank face area. Needs frequency shifter, TBH. What are you running for RAM and processor right now? Out. 2.3 i9 and 32 gigs of RAM. One more layer. Please. Sound great. Book. Face. This is kind of the sound I was thinking I wanted. Like something weird. What if so many different wook bases? Wook base will work. Nobody knows. Drag them in. Are you excited about playing in Hawaii for the first time? I'm just excited to go to Hawaii. I really hope that shit goes down. I haven't heard anything about any shows in that area, so it's like, fuck. Fingers crossed. I'm really excited. How do you bounce your frozen samples to your library? Mine are just like in here. Don't know why. This has got to start on the, or else I'll go crazy. So many things going on now that it's just fucked on the mix, but I like this sound a little bit. This is the master clipper, and I don't know. I just use it because Phase 1 told me to. I like it. I think it gives like a small bit of headroom though that I need to turn up later. No, it clips to 0. Boss. Book bazos. Book ass. Whoops. That works. Let's tune it though. This is from my Consequences. So I have a 2019 i7 2.4. Do I sound smart when I say that many numbers? I haven't pushed my Mac to its limits, but that should be sufficient for writing dubstep. Yeah, that's fine. I think the only thing with Macs, you don't need that much. It's just they get thermal throttled. About to open up a can of wook ass. I love that. That's funny. So this is kind of doing its own thing. It seems like it's tuned to E flat though, so let's just put trash. They get hotter than me at 3 a.m. I like this layer the most, so we'll just kind of use the others more supporting. This reminds me of like the Excision and Wooly collab. I'm on that. All right, back to these boys. Y'all getting grouped up. Y'all getting compressed. Been very bad supporting elements. Your discipline. OTT. I have an Apollo twin. Shout out to Bear Grylls for that. He hooked me up a while ago. There's a lot of stuff that lies around this 1K area. That's like where a lot of the timbre from sounds comes from. This one, I feel like I liked the timbre of it a lot earlier. So many different pitches. Just have this go until the fill on off of the snare. Yes. Do the Sullivan King spin back. From our new sample pack. What's up, RJs? Slowly pitching it up could be cool. Ah, that's always a good move. I'm getting rainbow wheeled. There is one for the trigger and then one for the bus. Everything goes through this bus if I want it to sidechain. Yeah, it's something. Key. Oh, that's longer than I thought it was going to be. Top loop. Weird stuff. Yes, I use Volume Shaper 4. Probably even go. Sometimes I export my track and my low end goes to shit, sounds muddy. How do you make it clean yet heavy? You just got to make sure the sub's not competing for space. Like anything else. In the low mids too. Like there's a lot of trouble regions. Especially even in sub layers. Stuff like this can really add up, and it's not as obvious to your ear, but it's because it's such a low frequency, but it'll build up really fast. So got that out of everything. What can I do with this? It's super close. I love this like weird droney layer, but like it's gotta be like tuned differently. Do you multi-band sidechain? No, I just full spectrum duck. Thank you so much for streaming How to Be a Bro Step Warrior with Wooly. Every time I watch you work, I learn so much. Thank you for tuning in. Needs crunch. Yeah, it could be cool with crunch, but I have like crunch here and here. So like I don't have a lot of room in the low mids and mids. We could try like a high resonance crunch. I don't know. It needs crunch. Needs crumptious. Needs crumpets. Maybe we could go like bye. I don't know. In the middle. Maybe earlier in the chain. Gonna comp. Elephant. What's going on in here? What's up, Lano? Could be cool. Just such a weird little phrasing. Going back in. Echolocation type beat. Esophagus tube type beat. Check this out. Jesus, what's going on? Such a mess. Wish we were on the trap like. We could just read. What's happening? At how many years of producing did you start to get like this good? Shit. Yeah, we're missing a lip vocal sample. True. Probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4. What? What are these? What are those? Time signature changes. Didn't tell it to do that. Ableton's being weird. Here's what's going to happen. I'll fuck with some of these layers for this part. Just a soft clipper on the master and some gain. When did you start school at Icon? Like 2014, 2015? How far into your career? I was trash. I didn't even know how to sidechain or sound design or anything. Live process a vocal. I don't have any vocal ideas right now. So slow right now. We can use a bit of this. When you were first starting out, was it more beneficial to push for relationships or just make good music and let that be your door to other producers? Somewhere in the middle. I was building a lot of relationships with people who were like people that inspired me, you know, but not like not like it was genuine, you know, like I really looked up to those people, so I tried to like surround myself with people like that. How did you get involved / signed with Disciple? I'm not with Disciple. I'm with Never Say Die, but I do my own thing. They just like have first dibs on my shit. I don't know how you managed to make decent stuff on stream. Honestly, I don't have a good workflow for streaming at all because I'm really nitpicky. And I'll sit and I'll work on like one loop or one sound for like a super long time. So I get really like anxious when I'm streaming, but the more I do it, the like better I feel. Like I always feel pressured to be like doing something cool all the time. Whereas like in this session, I've just kind of been like chipping away at this and messing with it and like tried to get a good response section here, and I'm not really like feeling it, but I have direction on it. So that's all that matters. And if I get stuck, I just like move on to the next idea. Midnight T dropped system failure on his set. It was sick. Fire. I'm the complete opposite. What do you like to like work really fast or something? The sub is an 808 sub lane. Do you mean have it like pitched down? It's not like filtering. Try that. You'll resample. Actually, let's. This is the trap thing from my demo for the Sullivan King sample pack. I sent you it a while ago. Or I sent you like the whip of it. Right to sidechain now. Yeah, I might just need like a separate 808 there. That's going to pitch weird with the high end. Try it. That's kind of cool. So you guys were asking about the sub mid thing I do earlier. I can like do that real quick. I'm going to duplicate this and group it with some white noise. Use any white noise for this. And then you just distort the two together. Cut the lows after. Jesus Christ, why? Ow. Yeah, and then you get the full craziness out of it. We'll add some pitch shifting with the hearts. Yeah, that's cool. That like gives it a little bit of a switch up there. Crunchy. Bass Barbie. What's up, girl? You gonna stay and listen to my obnoxious trap idea? Yeah, the response is sounding a lot better with that. What's up, Cody? How you doing, man? We're gonna play Smash soon. Woo! Sound a little spicy. All right, chat, any vocal ideas here? You can think of something cool, I'll record it and process it. Maybe now that we have like a cooler foundation, we can start bringing back some of these. Big jeans. I hate you guys. I'm rusty as hell. I want to try my Sheik. Man, I want Sheik to be so... he's so fun to play, but then you get like a 30-hit combo and you feel so good, and it's like you can just not... people can live up to like 180%. Dirty bitch. I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, and then I'm gonna wrap up. We need some dinner. Just doing a little bit of a shorter stream today. And then 2 days, and it's Sound Design Saturday. My first installment of Sound Design Saturday. We're just gonna sound design until our ears bleed. I'm gonna be taking requests on what kind of sounds you guys want me to make, and then probably miserably fail in front of a large audience. And then, you know, yeah. Oh, La Clinica TV host with the 12 viewers. What's up? What's up, guys? Working on some garbage. Just kidding. It's going in on a lot of layering right now for this trap idea. Right now I'm trying to get a little bit of like a delay tail tone out of this corpus. Long boys, please. All the long boys in this part are a little weird. I kind of like that, but we got to clean up the low mids. Can I just sit here and talk about Tiger King? I guess I should watch that soon. I just keep seeing the song of like the Carol Baskin dancing. I kind of like the lower mid timbre of this, but let's check it out from the top. I feel like it either gets like way wider here or just like way louder in general, but I'm going to check out the mono. I think this part's a lot wider. So I'm going to listen to just the sides here. We're going to check it out. So if you right click the utility and put it on mid-side bounce, you can actually listen to just the sides. You get a little bit of a tickle. Depression advice. Honestly, something that was huge for me, obviously besides exercising, was like getting into some deep breathing stuff. Like I learned to kind of control these crazy inflammatory issues I was having. Like I almost have like autoimmune issues. Like my body is constantly thinking my stomach is having trouble, so it starts like inflaming and like throwing signals that I'm getting sick, and then I'll be sick for 3 days because of that. But if I've started to like really, really get into deep breathing and like Wim Hof kind of stuff and cold showers, it just like reduces my stress a lot. And my stomach was so in tune with how stressed my body was. And I just could not produce any like dopamine or anything, any serotonin, because my stomach was so fucked up. So dieting and just stuff like, I don't know, getting outside, just whatever you can do. Sorry, I'm going to listen to this on stereo really quick. But exercise is huge, even if it's just walking outside or going for a long walk. I hit a really big rut like 7 or 8 months ago when my dieting got really weird and I was just overworked and exhausted. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so much better now. Yeah, it gets super loud on the sides here. Okay. We might need a little more stereo in the first part. Or we might need reduce the amount of stereo in the second part. Because it's like, it's coming in really hot. I think it's this guy, super wide. Wook bass. So I can just take a utility here. And again, right click, mid side, and give it, make it a little more mono. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I am as well. It's a never ending fight with me and my body and how messed up my stomach is, but you know, I do my best. It's tough because like even like Tuesday when I was getting ready to do the live set, I was kind of like flaring up because of how sick I got. Maybe these guys can go on that first part. Okay. That just needs to get slammed. Tashactus! Tashactus, what's up, dude? My dude. I love saying your name. Okay, that is a lot better there. There we go. So this is more the center now, and it's less stereo, and yeah. Now I think I need to... The lockdown layer, the accidental lockdown copy layer needs to be more high pitch, I think. I'm on that. I'm on that. Two. Drop it. This guy sucks. Fuck you. That's cool. Okay. All right, now we save it because I'm actually like happy with that now. Yeah, that's why I'm really bad at streaming, I think, Jess, because my workflow is so perfectionist that I sit on one part of an idea for sometimes a whole session, and I feel like it's really boring to watch, so I have to like try and anti-ADD and jump around. I think I actually want this to be like layered with that convolution trick that I learned from Samplifier, or at least like make a cool little like harmony with a layer of this. Let's see how this waveform looks. Oh, not bad. That's why all your shit slaps. I think it's a really big part of how I've developed my sound and stuff, which is cool. So it is what it is. I'm glad people are willing to stick with me while I work on stuff and chat room. I get lost in my sentences too when I'm like, what do I want to put on this? I wanted to find this convolution reverb. Anything distant? Cool. I put it on the wrong channel. Words are hard. Wording is hard. Ooh, this one's good. It just doesn't sound fully wet to me. Yeah, we could get a really cool layer with these experimental ones. Pitch shift. We have it go up or down. It's kind of like a trampa bass. I like it. Pump of some dumb shit. This shit is litty. Reduce size? Yeah, good call. I'll fuck with it. That sounds cool, like as a layer. It's so like, I love the movement on this sound that it's like something I super stretched. But whoever called out for me to cromch this a little more, thank you, because that actually like really made the sound when I actually went in with a Serum Effects and added a really high resonant low pass and then just super distorted the peak of the filter. And it's got like a like rhythm inside of it. A little bit of this, the power within. Try lower, just shits and gigs. I kind of like that too. What Ableton theme is that? I don't know what it's called. It's one that's like really dark, but I turned the LT Remake. Sibo VG. I don't know what that means, but I turned the brightness up all the way. It's normally like really dark. What if I produce like that? I kind of like the blues on the right, but geez. Anyone use the convolution reverb in Max for Live? Yeah, that's what this is. Put the lockdown sound in here. I can't keep calling it that. I'm going to get in trouble. I swear I made it myself. I'm not stealing. I was the crumpchini. Kump, teach me the sauce. What do you want to learn? What do you want to learn? I'm always trying to answer chat's questions, help you guys out. This is like a collective hangout. There's no secrets. Tighten it up for the first part. Let's also have it follow the rhythm. So womp 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 womp. I'm gonna. Yeah, what's the question, bro? Shoot it. Call it the quarantine sound instead of lock. It wouldn't be wrong. So do you use the same patch? Can I be the guy that asks what you did to your kick? Yeah, I didn't do anything. I think it's just a Tynan kick from his splice pack. There's no processing. What you master you? LUFs wise. I don't even have a LUFs meter. How do you do a powerful build up for the drop? A lot of riser stacks and good automation. A lot of stuff like pulling out the stereo during the build up so that when it comes back in, it's like really impactful. Same with like the low end. Would you say to clip or not to clip is better? I clip a lot. I mean, it's what it is. We're going to change the triplet on that because, I don't know. I thought I was going to maybe go into triplets there. So, I can just drag this out. I don't remember what it was. Check this out. Check me out, chat. I notice I have a bit of low end in this. So what I can do. Do you change all MIDI notes to audio? Yes, I love working in audio. I prefer it for a number of reasons. Less CPU, really cool warp modes, and I like to have a visual idea of what the sound I'm working on kind of like looks like. Audio workflow. Sure, you guys tell your friends how informative and cool my stream is. Yeah! Yeah, blow it up. More. More. First. Audio's a lot better. What's up, Tunes? Boy, that's some big jeans. I don't really like the disperser in this case. And we'll keep like most of the top end from this one. We'll keep the crunch from the other one. So I'll send this directly to the sidechain bus. If I use a different part of this sample or like pitch it around, we'll get really weird. See, now it's its own little. We can dive bomb. With a motherfucking dive bomb. Do you have to be lucky to be a touring producer? Is it good music plus business knowledge? I feel like it all roots from good music. Like, you'll get management and stuff from that, and then those are the kind of plays that lead into touring. Routing for volume shaper, I just don't get it. I've watched tutorials, but am I supposed to add a ghost track to every track I want to sidechain? That sucks. No, so let me show you. So, say this is my entire track. Just disregard everything. I'm going to save really quick just so I don't. I use Ableton 10, by the way. So, what you're going to want to do is set up a bus. So, here's your sidechain bus. And then you're going to want to set this to input because you want everything to go through that. Everything that goes through that is going to get sidechained. So, say I have a bass right here. Akvma Music. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. So instead of going to the master, this is going to go to the sidechain bus. And now we need this to sidechain whenever you have a trigger. So we're going to make a MIDI note. And you can even just like drag in MIDI notes like these. So every time one of these MIDI notes hit, I want it to send the information to the volume shaper on this bus. So you can just go MIDI to volume shaper. Parrot's gonna squawk, squawk, squawk. There was one point where the companions group on Facebook just did like 80 different variations of that. So yeah, now every time this MIDI note hits, it's going to send sidechain to the volume shaper. And then boom, everything going through the bus gets triggered. You just got to set it to MIDI one shot. See? Maybe you do have to go. What's going on? But yeah, see how it triggers every time the note hits. It's a little laggy right now, but that's all you have to do. And then anything you want sidechained, you just send it through the bus. But yeah, there was no audio being sent, but it was like triggering the. I've been producing for 20 minutes. I'm basically Skrillex now. How do I get an artist role in your Discord? You have to get 1 million plays on SoundCloud to be an artist on my Discord. In one day. I want to turn down the phony drones for this part. These need to keep going here. Now I want to take this sound. This is another trick I do to glue together some phrasings that I'm having trouble. So I like this little bit. A little tail out of that. I have 7 plays in the last week. Let's call it a deal. You drive a hard bargain, my friend. Please allow my manager 7 business days to get back to you. So now we're going to have this. Can even scoot it over a little. That could be cool. Is Mike in the chat? Might need like reverb automation. Oh, shout out to Mike. I get it. I don't know. This could work. I don't know about with the pitch bend. Be something more like no, 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 no. Beach ball. Let's go like this. I want everything to cut on the snare there, so snare there. Do you ever have existential crisis sometimes? Like, what am I doing? Or is it just me? If I'm on like 2 weeks of writer's block, I'm like, oh, I just am. What am I going to go work at 7-Eleven? I start to like think of shit like that. I'm like, oh, well, I obviously am not good enough to be a DJ full time. So I'm going to go be a lineman. Let's start these layers over again. Hello? Hey, 3,000 plus channel points. I don't even know what channel points are. I'm such a boomer. Shout out to everyone that's active in the chat if you got hella channel points. I can show the group processing. So mainly I have like separate groups like for different layers, like these phony things. Let's have like some OTT and a lot of taming the 1K and like the low mids. And then I have like a lot of these layers. Going through like a bunch of high-end compression or like dynamic Q. Everything from like, I don't know, like 3K up. And then I have some soothe on that. Still a lot of 1K there, so. Yeah, Pro MB is good for that kind of things. Like, I feel like I like the dynamic. I do both a lot. I tame 1K because it's a very like build-up-y area when you're layering as much as I do, where like the timbre or like tone of the sound lays there. So if like you don't kind of tuck it, it can build up really easily. I feel like that was all very. It's taken me a long time to scroll through. Make room for other sounds, yes. Very important question number 2. Are you wearing pants? If not, OnlyFans when? I do not wear pants anymore. There's no reason. I'm literally naked from the waist down. I don't even have legs anymore. Ooh. Prove it. Goes to jail. And then we'll use the sweep every other snare. little too sharp for me. Just logged in to say you're a huge inspiration to me. I learned so much from your streams. You got to come perform in LA. All to be the first one to cop a ticket. You already know. Thank you, man. I was really excited for Rumble, the show with Excision, but I'll be back soon. A hop and a skip away. We'll be back before you can even say subscribe to Kompany Twitch. This I want to like stretch. Everything's slow. Sophie X Kompany. Soph. This, I'm just going to make my own little reversal here. 12th Planet Kompany tune would be sick. Be dope. Well, Planet slapped Kyle in the face at Lost Lands 18. That is true. And then that is the funniest story. I was like, we were all on stage doing the huge back-to-back. And I was like, I want to play this new one I just did with Sudden Death, but I haven't heard it on speakers yet. I'm a little too nervous. And he goes, bam, nervous be gone. And I was like, ow, okay, I'll play it. And I'd play, but it was like one of the most iconic things ever. And then I played it, and Sullivan King was back-to-backing with me at the time, and he just like reloaded it. He was like, what the fuck? Everyone make some noise for Kompany. And I was like, damn. And that was like one of my first like big shows. So I was like freaking the fuck out. He's such a fucking cool dude. I love 12. John's really wholesome. When the second drop was fucked up when you played with Danny, he goes, well, one more time. Got it. So nice, you gotta play it twice. The Gangnam Style one. Was thinking of doing the School of Bass by Al5. You think it's worth it? I'm not sure, man. I'm sure he's big brain, very, very intelligent producer, and he seems like one of those really good teachers. Like some people are incredible producers and really bad at teaching. So he's definitely not one of those people. I would recommend it, as long as it's not like an arm and a leg. We're just going to pitch things up. We're just going to pitch it all up. You know what the fuck's going on. Why is you the way that you is? Give me neutron brain type beat. This needs a little bit of sauce. Maybe I can find something from the collab pack with Sullivan King. Ooh. Yeah. You put the vocal samples in at the end. Vocal samples take me a super long time, and it's definitely probably the least cool thing to do on stream because it's so fucking takes forever. Yeah, usually it's either like happens really naturally and really fast or takes me forever. Sometimes I'll have a song that's like almost done but has like a placeholder vocal in it. And then I get super used to hearing the placeholder vocal, so it just never. I like how Sullivan King named this one shot Shirtless. He was definitely not wearing a shirt when he made this. Yeah, I use the text to speech sometimes. Yeah, this track's turning out good. This has been a good little session on it. This is definitely like a little look into how slow my workflow is. It's really like I haven't gotten further on the track. I've only been like polishing and refining the same loop the whole time. But it is what it is. I could work faster and finish songs faster, but they would be less like like autofill. We could maybe do like something really low and blown out. Yeah, Virtual Riot's a fucking mall. if this would sound better with no like rhythmic layers here. Who uses more layers, Subtronics or Kompany? Man, you should see the project file for our collab right now. It's fucking Layer City. Well, I'm probably going to call it here in a sec. I'm like really hungry and really tired. Do this. Tell Cord I love her. Will do. I'll text her right when I'm off. She's patiently awaiting my text, probably playing Animal Crossing. I really want to get like a... different filter tone. A wee bit higher. Tell her to come to my island. She's fucking crazy in Animal Crossing. It's so funny. She has this one villager on her island who's like an ugly little mouse who's yellow named Chatter. And she just like wants to get rid of him so bad and hates him so much. Just like put him up on an island and fenced him in and put a sign outside that says, "You suck." Last night someone came to her island and she doesn't even know who it was, and they just came up and was like, "Poor cheese man." So we've been saying "poor cheese man" all day. I paid $59 to pick weeds in a game and be in debt to a raccoon. Yep, that's pretty much been the last couple months for me. I don't think there's enough high end before the filter for it to like make a difference. When in doubt, fucking blow it up with saturation. VR, I made this track from a sample I made of me making a track of the sample of me making a track of the sample of me making a track of the sample. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of tuning. Oh yeah, this is good enough. Okay, let's give it a rinse before I call it a stream. I went for a little bit longer than I expected to, like almost 3 hours, so. I definitely want to fix these layers too. Like I need to find one of them I want to be like the main. Like I feel like they're like fighting for attention a bit right now. Sweet. That. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back on Saturday for Sound Design Saturdays. Pop that shit. You know.
If we can get a little thick, we'll be there for the sweet thickness.
Let's see. Let's see who's streaming, who we can bomb on. Whose name is Kyle Kuzma? Isn't that a... Yeah, basketball player. All right. You guys want to go to Blank's stream? He's working on some
I have
music.
another one that's very similar to this. That, again, I'm not sure how to explain how it feels, but like
He's gonna be stoked.
I definitely understand it. What's up, Percy's? I only heard the first 3 seconds of this tune. I'm already smacked with feels. How do you process your vocals? If you're talking about vocals in this track, I'll get to that for sure. I do.
All right, guys.
For everything. Which noise? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Sorry. So
All right,
here's
guys.
a possibly silly
Oh god,
question.
that's my voice.
Is there
Get
an
it away.
operative difference between using return racks versus using groups for
Enjoy the
processing?
rest of the stream. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much
I
for
would
chilling.
say no. But like at the same time, so basically, what can happen with these group racks? Sorry, not group racks. With these returns, you can send
Raid.
multiple
We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid.
Then that means that return has to process all these different things at the one time as well, which create a certain. So, for example,
Get them, boys.
a lot of the time why sends became a thing was because back in the days of like 8 tracking, you could have like a reverb, physical reverb, hard piece of hardware that you'd send like a few of your different like tracks to, and then that one reverb would glue all the tracks together because it would make everything sound like it was in the one room.